Hi everyone, David here. Welcome back to the channel. Thanks for coming back for another video. Hope you're all doing well. I'm doing okay. I'm a little bit tired. I've just finished work for the day, and I've also been traveling quite a lot, so I'm a bit tired from that. Don't worry, you'll see all that in a moment. Because yeah, today's video is about taking a trip somewhere. I'll give you a bit of background first. A few weeks ago, the New Year episode I did about Studio Ghibli, which maybe you should watch for a bit of context. I know it's a bit long, but please check it out if you have some time. Studio Ghibli is the biggest, most famous Japanese animation studio. I don't want to say it's like the Japanese Disney. That's such a kind of rubbish comparison, because they're not really the same kind of approaches to animation. But anyway, they're huge. They've got a lot of the biggest movies of all time in Japan. And during that little presentation, I talked about some places that you can go if you're a Ghibli fan in Japan. One of them was the Ghibli Museum in Tokyo. I went there, oh goodness, when was the last time? Almost 10 years ago, I think. So yeah, I want to go there again. But that's in Tokyo. That's a little bit far away from me. So fortunately, something a little bit closer to home has opened in Aichi Prefecture. Aichi is kind of in the middle of Japan, between Osaka and Tokyo. That's where Nagoya is as well. But just on the outskirts of Nagoya, they had 2005's Expo, like an exposition festival. That's all finished now, but the park is still being used, and it got repurposed this year, last November, with Ghibli Park. Now, yeah, I was very excited to go and see this. It was a real pain to get tickets for this park, because there's a lot of high demand, and they don't want too many people coming at the same time because of COVID, and well, it's just not so much fun if it's really crowded. So they did have a kind of fairly strict ticket lottery to get some tickets for that. I did manage to get tickets for the main area, which is what you're going to see today. I'm going to take you around the main area, Ghibli's Grand Warehouse, or Ghibli's, was it Daisoko? So this is kind of the major area. It's not really a museum, it's more like a kind of, I don't know, activity space. I don't know what they're defining it as. But yeah, a lot of fun. I'm going to show you all about that. I'm going to, at the end of that, I'll show you a bit of the stuff I bought from the shop as well, if you're interested. Yeah, so definitely check that out if you have a chance. There is now an English language website to get tickets. Definitely recommend planning this far ahead of when you're coming to Japan. And if you're living in Japan, I think you might have to go through the Japanese website for, because the Ghibli Museum, they have separate allocations of tickets for foreign people and residents of Japan. So I think they probably have that for the Ghibli Park too. So please check out their website. You can get some tickets there. Like I said, there was a ticket lottery. There's 3 areas. I only got tickets for one of them, the big one. I could get some tickets for the other ones on like a first come first served sale they did later, but they're not on the same day. So I'm going to go back there again at the end of this month. So there's going to be a part 2 of this video. How exciting. So please check that out. I'm going to stay in Nagoya for a bit longer on that time, so I'll show you a bit of Nagoya as well. Okay, so I think that's probably enough preamble to get into this. So as always, please like this video if you can. I always say if you can, not if you can. Please like this video, it really helps me. And leave a comment. Is there anything interesting you want to see in Ghibli Park? Also, subscribe as well. That's my big thing. I really want to get to 500 subscribers by my 2nd anniversary, which is March. We're basically 450 now. Just maybe one more I need to get. So it's possible, definitely possible, especially if you help me. If you share this channel on all your social networks, that's going to help me. If you have any Ghibli fans who want to come to Japan, show them this one. This is the one. And yeah, everything, please help me out. I'm a little channel still, so please help me get bigger. Anyway, I'm going to pass over to myself. I'm going to talk you through the things I recorded, so please enjoy. Okay, see you. Okay, so our journey starts at Tsuruhashi Station. This is one of the stations for the Kintetsu line. It's also on the JR Loop line if you want to catch it there. That's not my train actually, this is a normal one. I'm going to catch a very fancy limited express train all the way to Nagoya. So this is the Hinotori train. So limited express train means you need to buy an extra ticket. Oh, look at that shiny, very shiny train. So I was making my way, it takes about 2 hours from Osaka to Nagoya. So yeah, you can sit back and relax. It doesn't make any stops along the way, so or maybe one or two, but you can enjoy the scenery. But yeah, book this ticket in advance. You need an extra ticket to buy this one. Also, yeah, you can see inside the train, very airy and light, big windows. It's very comfortable to sit in there. Not very crowded on this particular day. This was a public holiday too. You can see the seats are very, very comfortable, and there's a big space behind them where you can recline your seat. You don't have to worry about the person behind you, so don't put your luggage in there. And the usual things we see on the Shinkansen as well, like a coat hook, umbrella hook, a little fold-down table with a map on it. You can see where the toilet is, or the smoking room if you need that. Vending machines are there too. Cup holder, little footrest as well. But don't use your shoes on the footrest. It's nice and padded. Let's take a look inside the rest of the cabin. So we've got the men's toilet first. Just a little one. You've got a little urinal and a little hand basin as well. Yeah, there we go. I was a bit worried because there was a little window there too, but you can see inside, but the angle is a bit too difficult. Don't worry about your privacy. A little wash basin too, and a mirror, even a hand dryer, even in the COVID era. What else? So this is the main toilet. You've got a little baby chair as well, so if you need to go to the toilet, you can put your baby in there. Very convenient for parents. Little hand basin as well. It's a hand soap, I think, on the side. And of course, you get one of the magical electronic Japanese toilets, which auto flush. You've got a button for that. You've got a little bidet. You can wash your bum if you need to. Heated seat, luxurious. So I made it to Nagoya. This is Kintetsu Nagoya Station. There's a few different Nagoyas, so watch out. But I did have to change the train. I had to take the subway. I forgot the name of the line, but over to Fujigaoka Station. The end of the line, and one more change to the Linimo monorail. It's like a maglev train. As you can see, there's no driver in the front. I don't know if this is totally automated. Maybe there's a driver in the back as well. But relatively new monorail. So it's the Linimo. Takes me to Aichi Haku Kinen Koen Station. Bit of a mouthful, but that's where you need to go if you want to visit the Expo Park and the Ghibli Park. You can see a lot of advertising. These three signs indicate the three areas of the Ghibli Park. I'm just going to the last one, the Daisoko. So yeah, Ghibli is obviously heavily advertised in the station. It's the new big thing. Only opened in November 2022. So here you are. This is the Expo 2005 Memorial Commemorative Park and Ghibli Park there too. And this is the elevator down. You have to go down a level to reach the area. I don't think it's based on a movie, but very Ghibli-esque. And even though I had a time ticket, I had to wait about 25 minutes to get inside. So this is the main entrance. Inside you can see an exhibition. You can't take videos inside, but you can see all the Ghibli food, a lot of sample food they've made from the movie scenes. A few photo spots as well. You can see the logo and all of their works to date. And also some posters of the movies as you walk down. So it gets a little bit crowded at the end because there's some photo areas. Some original art by the artists. Nice little museum, memorabilia. You can see a little cat bus, armchair as well, Totoro as well. I didn't give that a try, but it looks nice. There is a special cinema. Of course, I can't take videos inside the Orion Cinema. You can see special Ghibli short movies that you can't see anywhere else. They're not even released on DVD or anywhere. So I saw this one, Hinotori, a whale catching video about some kindergartners. Very cute. It was a really nice video. And yeah, you can see all the other ones that they show. It's a cat bus, Totoro sequel. These get changed out every so often. I don't know how often they change the movies, but hopefully next time I go I can see a different movie. So yeah, you can't see these anywhere else. Same goes for the Ghibli Museum. You can see original movies there too. And some nice little photo spots. So I had to take it while some people were posing, so sorry kids. And you can see all the different DVD releases and vinyls and picture discs and whatnot from all over the world. And of course you can meet the cat bus. This one you can actually go inside. The one in the Tokyo Museum you can't go inside unless you're a kid. But this is good for everybody. You can pose. As you can imagine, the cat bus is very squashy and comfortable. So I was able to go inside, out my way. Yeah, very kind of comfortable. You can have a little photo taken with it too. And there's a few little snack areas too. This is inspired by The Wind Rises. You can get the Siberia, which is a red bean paste in a little cake sandwich, and you can get some fresh milk too. Goes quite nicely with the red bean paste because it's quite sweet. There we go. Quite reasonable too. And there's a few little booths with special displays. This is a Spirited Away one. You can see Yubaba at work in her office, and see those creepy little head things as well. It's a nice little box. I think there might be another one opening soon. There was a little empty one nearby. This, I forgot the name of this, but you can see all the little scenes from the movies and have your picture taken with them. I had to ask people to help me take a picture. There's Spirited Away, Kaonashi. This is from up on Poppy Hill. You can see the little newspaper office, very cluttered and Ghibli-esque, and you see a little tanuki there. Speaking of tanuki, Pompoko, all the gang are there. You can have your photo taken with them. You've got Poco Rosso in the back there. You can have a fight with him. So that's those are the two places I just showed you. And around the corner you can see Laputa as well. You can some action scenes flying around. There's a few from Laputa. Ponyo as well. You can run with Ponyo on the sea. And a few more. There's Princess Mononoke. You can play with the deer god's head. And the wind rises. You can see that dream sequence. And Marnie from when Marnie was there. Now this is a bit more immersive as well. You can see the Arietti garden. So if you're into Arietti, definitely go here. Look, all these tiny little people in the garden. This is all built to scale, or like a giant scale. So you can see Arietti's house, full of stuff she's borrowed from the humans who live in the big house, and her bedroom as well. You can see a little tea chest made out of a tea box. Yeah, very cute. And you can walk around that garden too. Yeah, take your pictures with the giant flowers. There's a glass jar as well if you want to. Yeah, so this is the inside of the Daisoko. You can see that giant flying machine. I think, is that from Nausicaa? I can't remember. There's so many flying machines in Miyazaki movies. And this old kind of old-fashioned Minami Machi. You can see, I think from Spirited Away, you can see a little sweet shop. There's a model shop. There's a bookshop as well. And you can take pictures and get your fortune as well. Very cute. And if you like Laputa, you can see the giant robot. Have your picture taken with that. A bit mossy. There's one in the Ghibli Museum too on top of the roof, but this one's a bit more atmospheric. Even the toilets were nice, so unfortunately there was no one there, so I thought I'd take a little picture of the toilet. And the warehouse part, there's actually kind of an underground area. It looks like a storage. Well, it's a warehouse. It's a storage area with all these unused sculptures and bits and bobs. It's kind of interesting. I wonder if they'll get used in the future. Hopefully. Some nice little memorabilia. Nutcracker there. And some Ponyo in a very ABBA style pose. You can see the Baron. You can see Howl's moving castle at the back too. So definitely have a nose around there. Quite a small area. And of course there's a huge shop as well. So you can buy all your Ghibli merch. However much you want to spend, you're able to spend it there. Even little things, big things, music, DVDs, all sorts of things for your house. There's a chain of shops around Japan, so you can buy your Ghibli merch elsewhere, but I'm sure there's some exclusives here. So that was it. Back on the Hinotori to go back home. I just made it in time. Yeah, I spent 3 hours in the warehouse, but I didn't feel like enough. It was a bit of a rush for the train. So just to leave you, that's the warehouse there. Looking around, just a little tempting teaser for next time. I've got another area to explore, another 2 areas, so see you there next time. Okay, welcome back. Hope that was fun. Hope you enjoyed my little trip around the grand warehouse of Ghibli. Like I said, in a few weeks there's going to be a part 2, probably in February. There's going to be a part 2 video where I go to the other 2 areas. There actually is a 4th area coming soon, I think at the end of the year, kind of a magic-based or witch-based area, so I might have to go back again for the 4th part. So yeah, take a look at that. Now you did see there was a huge shop there, so I'm going to show you some of the stuff I bought. Got a nice bag that came with it. I've kind of disassembled it a bit because it was a bit bulky, but yeah, you can see the Ghibli's Grand Warehouse shop on there in kind of foil letters. Can you see that? Anyway, very fancy. I didn't buy that much stuff because, I mean, to be honest, because I've moved house a few times, I don't really want to buy a lot of crap to fill up my house. So it's all good crap though. So I did buy, as you might have seen in my Ghibli Ghibli video, I really like Nausicaa, so I bought a kind of booklet, pamphlet thing, so like a brochure. You can see all the like original arts. There's some character bios, things like that. Some behind the scenes stuff too, to get through translating this stuff. Yeah, some like sketches and things like that, how they made the movie. So yeah, I don't know, I just like Nausicaa. I wanted to buy something cheap that I could could get. This wasn't very much, it was about 1,000 something yen. What else did I get? Yes, I got, this is a really popular thing in Japan, getting washi tape. Washi is a kind of special paper, but it's really strong. You can make like screen doors with it. And they also have this like decorative tape you can stick on things. You can customize your things. They've got, we've got Calcifer from Howl's Moving Castle. I don't know what that is. We've got the little chicken thing from Spirited Away, takes a bath. No Face, Kaonashi, and oh, it's Calcifer again. The Porco Rosso, we've got him. Is that Porco Rosso? I think so. Got an acorn, cat bus, all that stuff. I'm decorating my stationery or whatever with that, because it's just, yeah, I just wanted to buy stuff. I got a bit of shopping fever when I got there. I like to buy stationery too, so I got a little sketchbook. I don't sketch anything, but I can write notes in it. From Castle in the Sky, Lapita. Not really a special thing, but it's just a little checkbook. I was on a bit of a budget. I didn't want to spend too much money, so I just got some cheap things. And also, you might want to get this, the guidebook. There's only a Japanese version at the moment, but it gives you a lot of information about the various like exhibits in the Ghibli Park. So check that out. I'm going to check that out ahead of my next trip, so I can work out what I'm going to do. So yeah, that's good. But yeah, no, there wasn't like a free brochure of like a pamphlet or anything when I got there that I noticed. So yeah, get the guidebook. That was it. That's all I bought actually. I did get a few extra things. You get one of these when you go in. You can pick those up at the cashier. Little business card, I guess. Maybe if you're buying this as a gift for someone, you can use this as a label. And I got a ticket as well. This is my commemorative ticket for the Orion Theatre when I saw that whale movie. So does it see what it is? It doesn't say what it is, but it says that just the cinema name on there. So I've got a few little knickknacks that I can keep forever. Great, yeah, I hope that was interesting. Like I said, subscribe to this channel because part 2 is coming probably the start of February. Like this video, that helps me a lot. Leave a comment. Anything, share this video, please help me out. But thanks for watching, take it easy, and see you next video. Okay, bye.